What is a harvester and what does it do? Well, it's a mysterious structure placed on Agora for the production of amber, which is a form of in-game currency. Harvesters are very important to making you and your team stronger. By emptying them and taking the amber, you get CXP, which allows you to build stronger items. You will find 7 harvesters placed around the map, 2 in your ally jungle, 2 mirrored in the enemy jungle which spawn at 3 minutes, 1 on each outer lane spawning at 6 minutes, and 1 next to the OP buff spawning at 9 minutes. You only need to assign 1 player on your team to building the harvesters. Ideally this would be your jungler, as he can constantly empty the harvesters whilst clearing through his jungle. Before you build a harvester, ideally you will need to have a slot for a harvester key or better in your deck. I would recommend taking the standard harvester key, which costs 1 card point, which you can take with 2 pots when you go into your jungle, building a harvester within 6 seconds. There are other options available. For example, you have the brawler's key, which builds a harvester in 3 seconds and also gives you additional stats. Similar to this, there is a guardian's key and a lord's key. For this moment in time, I'd only worry about picking up a harvester key, as it only costs 1 mana. So now you have a harvester key in one of your card slots, you can head into the jungle with the first harvester in your jungle spawning at 3 minutes. All you have to do is stand on the circle pad for 6 seconds, this will place the harvester and then it will automatically build. You can leave this as it is and it will now start collecting amber automatically. Within 5 minutes it will fill up, but you can come back at any time to empty it. By doing so, it will give you and the rest of your team CXP, which is really important. As I mentioned before, normally it's the jungler that goes around building the harvesters, but anyone on your team can go to empty them by standing in a ring. Also, you can build a harvester yourself if you don't have a harvester key. It does take around 30 seconds compared to the 6 or 3 seconds when having a key. Harvesters are a good way of building a lead over your opponents and helping your allies grow stronger. So remember to build harvesters and constantly emptying them. They don't have to be full, there is no bonus for that. On top of this, if you can, you want to look to go into the enemy's jungle or on the outer lanes if they have them placed and look to destroy them. You gain CXP by doing so and also deny them. Your opponents will know when you are attacking, and early game it certainly takes a long time to chop a harvester down. Once killed, they can't spawn one for 30 seconds. If you come back quick enough, you may be able to put one down yourself, denying them even more CXP. So a few things to remember before you jump into Agora. There are 7 harvesters in total, 2 in your jungle, 2 in the enemy jungle spawning at 3 minutes, 1 on each outer lane spawning at 6 minutes, and 1 next to OP buff spawning at 9 minutes. A harvester will reach maximum capacity at 5 minutes, at this point no longer collecting CXP, so it will go to waste. Any member of your team can go to empty it at any point in time. There are currently 7 different harvester keys. For the time being, all you need to worry about is your harvester key. The other keys give you additional stats better for certain champions. These keys can be discarded at any point in time, but once discarded you cannot add them back into your build for the rest of that game. And that wraps up this video, bosses. I hope you found it useful and understand harvesters a bit better. They are very important for helping you and your team succeed in Agora. Take it easy.
Where you at? Where you at?
Going in. Oh, bro! Watch it out, bro! Oh, you gotta finish him. Finish him. Finish him. Oh, baby! Bro, get wrecked, son.